Welcome to episode 4 of the Dallas Cowboys career mode. We are here at the beginning of season 2, 2026, opening match against the Philadelphia Eagles in the last season. We were able to pull off something incredible, something extraordinary. We were able to go ahead and take Dallas all the way to the Super Bowl, and not even just take them to the Super Bowl. We went on to win the Super Bowl as well. We had a nice little record. I believe we only took 3 losses last season. That may go down this season simply because I do plan on simulating a lot more. We picked up a lot of free agents, which should improve our squad big time and should allow me to start simulating a little bit more so that it's not, really like cheating the fact that I'm just playing every single game. Also, we had a lot of film in this episode, so one of our matches is going to be like on 2x speed. Just deal with it. The max I can make of it was like 59 minutes with like 57 seconds. If it gets anywhere closer to the 1 hour mark, it just doesn't work. Why? I don't know. I wish I could make a super long episode, super long video, or just put all the clips that I need into one episode without having to 2x speed or cut some stuff out. But hey, it's whatever. As we'll just deal with it. No more complaining. As this second season, we are hoping to go ahead and repeat what we did in the first season. It kind of sucks that in the first season we did end up winning the Super Bowl, because now the bar is set really high for the rest of this career mode. I'm not sure how long I'll end up doing this, but you win in season 1 and then it's going to look bad if you don't win in season 2 because of all the upgrades I made. It's going to look bad if I don't win in season 3 because of even more upgrades, etc. So the bar is very high, but that's also a good thing. It's going to make sure that we try our best and we do the best. As look, Tribal Chief celebration right there. So we're able to get the first touchdown with Jake Ferguson. A nice way to begin this match. But yeah, gonna be a very high standard of what we need to do. We're gonna simulate a couple more games, so we may take a lot more losses, but honestly, I'm fine with that. I want to not just have full control of our record, in the sense that I play a lot of the games and then we just have like this beautiful 17-0 record. I want some losses in there too, make it a little bit more realistic, because I know it's not going to be the most realistic career mode or save or whatever, but it's whatever. As we look for a big deep ball to CD Lamb, it is smacked out of the way by the Eagles defender, as we're now at 2nd and 10. Why does that 10 look so blurry? Maybe I'm just blind. Nice little catch by Devontae Smith, able to get the first down right there. Still on our own 47-yard line. We need a little bit more before we can break into the opponent's half. But as I was saying, so this episode is going to go ahead and just finish up the regular season. So then the next episode will go ahead and already be either in the playoffs or just drafting and doing the preseason stuff, depending on how the season goes, hoping that it is the playoffs and not just one episode of drafting and all that and a couple preseason games. As again, it's going to be difficult, but we're going to simulate, so it is going to be hard to tell what is actually going to end up happening right here. As we have 3rd and 10, we're looking for a nice little throw onto CD Lamb. He does make that catch, and now looking for the touchdown, and we are able to get it, taking the lead 13-0 against the Philadelphia Eagles, hoping that our kicker, Brandon Aubrey, can go ahead and also get that 1 point in order to make that lead that much bigger, making it 14-0. Nice, beautiful throw by Justin Herbert, and a beautiful catch and run into the end zone by CD Lamb. As yes, our kicker is able to get that 1 point. Philadelphia is able to score a field goal to get them their first 3 points of the night, but they are still, trailing by 11 points, so they're going to have to do a little bit more, and it's going to be hard if we keep moving like this. As a beautiful catch from CD Lamb, able to get us the first down on our opponent's 46-yard line. 4 minutes left still in this first half, so we definitely have more than enough time to score at least one touchdown, maybe even two if we are quick enough. As number 3, I believe that is Pickens, with a nice little touchdown. Dallas Cowboys make their lead that much bigger, and yes, it is George Pickens. A nice, beautiful catch. Another touchdown, and we now lead 21-10. We're going to go ahead and start skipping through this a little bit more. Don't want to, have the full match in here. We want to have some space for all the other matches within the regular season. We currently lead 35-21. That's exactly how it's going to end. We end up beating the Philadelphia Eagles on opening week. Big victory for us. Big victory for the reigning Super Bowl champs. Next up, we have the Tennessee Titans. This is going to be the match that's going to be on 2x speed. Sorry, got to do what I got to do. I didn't want to cut out any of the film and just randomly be up by 7 touchdowns or whatnot. This is just what we had to do, unfortunately. It's still not the worst. It's pretty bad. Anyhow, a big throw right there onto C.D. Lamb, able to make a nice catch. So it's going to be difficult to commentate here. I'm going to need to either talk very fast or just have super delayed reactions, and commentator thingamajiggy says, oh, right there, we almost get intercepted. Number 38 for the Titans, able to make a nice little stoppage right there. Fortunately, we still have the ball. It is caught by C.D. Lamb. He could have gotten the first down right there. He was sent back, though, unfortunately for us. But we do have a nice little running quarterback who's able to get us the first down on our opponent's 27-yard line. Nice catch right there by Pickens to now go 2nd and 1 on our opponent's 18-yard line. Very close to that touchdown. Nice little throw onto, is that Ferguson, I believe? I still get confused with our 87 and our 86. Okay, that was not Ferguson. That was Schoenebecker. As this time it is Ferguson with a nice little catch. 2nd and goal on our opponent's 1st-yard line. Come on. Let's not throw this away. Let's go ahead and get the first touchdown. Yes, there it is. Number 34. It is Jaden Blue. Able to get the first touchdown of the game. Not bad. Still need to learn why. I believe he's like HB or FH or something. FB, HB. Why don't they just call it running back? I don't know. I need to learn. Nice little throw right there to C.D. Lamb. Right off of this one here in the second quarter, as the game is currently tied 7-7. Still able to get some nice yardage right there on our opponent's 20-yard line. 1st and 10. We still got a good chunk of time here in the second quarter. We're not going to need all that time as we very quickly score yet another touchdown. It is C.D. Lamb with a beautiful touchdown right there. Able to make a nice little catch running in for the touchdown. Our kicker is able to get the points, but the Tennessee Titans go ahead and tie things up almost right away. So we are now tied once again, 14-14. We throw an incompletion right there. That could have been bad. Could have potentially been intercepted. Fortunately for us, we still have the football. Second throw is bad too. 3rd and 10. We do not want to go ahead and turn the ball over. 4th and 10. Are we going to go ahead and try? Or are we just going to punt it? Well, you know me. I don't like to punt. I don't like to kick on 4th. I rather throw and look for the touchdown, and that is exactly why. George Pickens with a phenomenal catch, but even better, that throw from Justin Herbert straight into the hands of Pickens. And just like that, we are able to get the touchdown. Now we lead 21-14. The Titans were stopped right at our end zone. They were on our 8-yard line, or sort of like that. But luckily for us, our defense was able to stop them. Now this is an opportunity to make our lead that much bigger. Oh, 25 from the Titans. Almost able to pull off an interception. We got to pick it up. This is like the 3rd time that we almost get intercepted. We got 3rd and 10. We're going to try another long one. It worked last time. It's going to work again. A nice little catch from C.D. Lamb. Beautiful throw again by Justin Herbert to be able to pull off something so incredible right there. Those big Hail Mary throws. Unfortunately, right there, things not going our way. We still have time, though. At least that will be in the 4th quarter if we don't get the touchdown out of here. We go to 3rd and 1 on our opponent's 11-yard line, and that will go ahead and be the end of the 3rd quarter. We see some highlights right there. A touchdown. The defender snagging the ball away. Gonna have to go ahead and secure this touchdown because the Titans are doing good. I believe the only reason we are ahead is from their own mistakes. A good amount of help from our defense, but also their mistakes with the turnovers. Is right here on our opponent's 1st-yard line. 1st and goal, trying to look for the touchdown, but we are instead sent back. Now on the 2nd and goal on our opponent's 2-yard line, trying to look for something here, and it is, oh my days. We may end up going ahead and just absolutely putting this to waste. The referee's going to say that's a touchdown. I'll take it. C.D. Lamb with a nice little touchdown. We now lead 28-20. There's about 54 seconds left on the clock. Can go ahead and just move it up a little bit. I'll waste all of the Titans' timeouts and then just burn the clock. Usually I don't like doing that, but the way the Titans have been playing, being able to be right behind us this whole time, I got to learn to not be too stubborn with my style of play and actually burn the clock the way it's supposed to so that we can secure the victory here. So we can go ahead and move our record to 2-0. The Titans no longer have any timeouts, so we're just going to go, oh, that's a mistake actually. We accidentally run outside, which, stops the clock. 37 seconds on the clock. And now C.D. Lamb able to get one last touchdown. There it is. That is game. Even if they score, we still have that lead. Sorry for the 2x speed. I had to be able to fit this game in somehow. We beat the Titans 35-20. Next up, we have the New York Giants. We're going to go ahead and simulate from here all the way up to the midseason. And I do see Baltimore in the Seahawks. And then we already played the Eagles, so that's 3 of the Bird teams. And believe it or not, I was able to make some calls. We also got another 2 of the Bird teams. Unfortunately, I didn't realize till after I was done recording that all the Bird teams were on our schedule. So, well, as you guys saw right there, I did end up simulating those games against the Seahawks and against, I already forgot what the other Bird team was. Yeah, I already forgot the other team. My apologies. I'm very bad at knowing these NFL teams. Anyhow, the point is, we do have an opportunity to go ahead and get that Bird Gauntlet and complete that little side quest that we had set after last season. Last season, we were able to get 4, but it was really weird. We counted the preseason. We counted some of the playoff games. Tonight, or in this video, this season, we have the opportunity to complete the Bird Gauntlet in the regular season. I don't think I noticed almost to the very end of this regular season, so unfortunately we will not be able to see if we won those 2 Bird games and if we even have a chance at completing the Gauntlet. But I do remember that the Falcons and the Cardinals are the last 2 games, if I'm correct. So by then I officially realized that I missed that opportunity. But we'll just get to that when it happens. As right here, Devontae Smith able to go ahead and get the first touchdown of the game. Nice little throw right there by Justin Herbert, and it was a big run. Lots of space for Devontae Smith, though. He even had a little pause right there, showing a little bit of cockiness as a 2-time Super Bowl champion right there. Able to get the job done, completed. We lead this game against the 76ers. No, we don't, as our kicker ended up missing the 1 point they lead. 7-6. You could say 6-7. Yeah, no. Let me shut up. All right, here we're gonna go ahead and run it with number 25. Able to get a little small rush, 7 yards. Now 2nd and 3. Still got some time left. We're still in this first quarter, so no need to worry about trailing by 1 point. We still got a lot of football left ahead of us. A nice little throw right there to Devontae Smith. We are able to get the first down once again on our own 46-yard line. So we're going to go ahead and keep trying right here. So we're trying to break into our opponent's half. Justin Herbert going to go ahead and collect the ball right there. A nice little dime onto C.D. Lamb. And now is stopped. But not only did he get the first down, he's able to get all the way to our opponent's 27-yard line right there. Beautiful throw. Nice little catch by Justin Herbert and C.D. Lamb. As you now have about 30 seconds left in this first quarter. But we're going to go ahead and get sacked, man. The blitz worked too well. And right here, not sure what happened. It just instantly called a play for me. Apparently, they really wanted me to hurry up, even though we still have all of the second quarter. And that does cause us to go ahead and get sacked for a second time. And it runs this dumb little thing. I'm not sure what that is. Call a timeout. I want to be able to pick my own plays. Things are looking bad right here. We still have time within this first half, but we are currently 3rd and 19, 15 seconds left in this first quarter. You can go ahead and just waste the time, jump into the second quarter, but we need to be able to get that first down, as we're going to have a long, deep throw onto George Pickens. Forget about a deep throw for the first down. We get a deep throw for the touchdown, baby. George Pickens able to get it done right there, just keeping his feet in the end zone, making sure that touchdown is good. A beautiful throw by Justin Herbert. And let's go ahead and look at the... He just barely got in. He barely kept himself in when he made the catch. And that was enough to go ahead and call the touchdown as we go ahead and take the lead. Now into the second quarter. 49ers aren't able to do nothing there. They are stopped right at our end zone by the defense. We currently lead 13-7, which means our kicker, I believe, only made that one. Okay, yeah, never mind. I was about to say he missed both, but no, he didn't. C.D. Lamb with a nice catch to get us out of our own end zone and a little closer to the opponent's half of the field on our own 34-yard line. Currently leading 13-7. We have about 3 minutes left here in this first half. And a nice little opportunity right here for a touchdown. However, we've already been sacked twice, so can't risk wasting too much time. And now a freaking fumble, man. Fortunately for us, we quickly recover the ball, but damn, we're going to need to pick it up. 2nd and 4. 2 sacks, a fumble. The only thing that's missing to make this even worse, which, I hope doesn't happen, is an interception, which almost happened right there. 3rd and 4th. Just under 3 minutes left in this first half. On our very own 39-yard line, quick little throw onto Ferguson. Is able to get the first down right there. Beautifully done. First down, baby. Still, though, we continue to see Justin Herbert make some silly mistakes. I'm not sure if that's on him, if that's on the defense, what it is. But we got to pick it up as right there. We are stopped, and we are sent back. 2nd and 14. We're still leading this game. We get a 2-minute warning, which I wonder what the 2-minute warning is used for. Is it just like a quick little break for the teams to quickly recover in the last 2 minutes, or for people? I wonder what it is, honestly, like why they need it. As right here, oh my days, we almost get sacked. We almost get intercepted. 3rd and 14. What the hell are we doing? What are we doing? I'm going to go ahead and try this, and let's hope it hits, because if it doesn't, we are cooked. Fortunately for us, it hits. We still had those bad moments. We're not going to go ahead and suddenly forget all those sacks, the almost interceptions, and the fumble, but we'll also look at the positives, and that's that we now lead 20-14. 37 seconds left in this first half, in this second quarter. We're going to go ahead and just look for a deep ball, see if we can go ahead and get one more touchdown. We have some fast wide receivers. We make the catch. 29 seconds left on the clock. CD Lamb able to get the catch right there. We're now on our opponent's second-yard line. Can we go ahead and secure one more touchdown before the end of the first half right here? Quick throw to Schoonemaker. Able to go ahead and get that touchdown, baby. Luke Schoonemaker. Able to get it done. Just like that. Our lead right before the end of the first half is that much bigger. As can you please show the score? Because I don't know off of the top of my head. Or just keep hitting the gritty, whatever you want, Schoonemaker. Yeah. Come on. As we now lead 26-14, we can go ahead and start skipping through some of this stuff. 27-17. I think we can keep skipping right here. We're able to score a little bit right there too. Guess we're gonna go ahead and play. I don't think we needed to play right there as we're leading 34-17, but this is why the video is so long, because I play parts where I don't need to play, but it's whatever. Keep learning, keep going. And we throw it incompletion right there, unfortunately for ourselves. We're now at 2nd and 10, still on our own 22nd-yard line. A nice little catch right there by number 48. I'm not sure who that guy is, to be honest, but he's able to get some nice stuff right there as we look at Justin Herbert. This is a 2024 NFL season. I'm not sure if it actually means a 2024 NFL season or this one and it's just a glitch. So, take it as you will. I'm not sure. Again, we leave 34-17. Oh, my days. We get sacked and fumbled. 4th and 14th. Are we serious, man? We have 100 yards ahead of us. That makes no sense how it's a 100-yard field. Oh, yeah, actually it does. Never mind. I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. We're going to go look for the kick. Are we going to make it? No, but I don't really feel like punting. It's not even close. It's whatever. Was not expecting it to go in. It's 24-34. We're going to go ahead and skip the clock. We're still able to get the nice little victory right there over the 49ers, 34-24. Another nice victory for the Dallas Cowboys. As up next, we have the Detroit Lions. We have a 5-2 record, by the way. So, based on that, we may have won those Bird Gauntlet games. We keep simulating forward. Currently, 5-5, I believe now. Yes, we are 5-5. We are quite deep in the NFC rankings, and I do believe that is because everyone is doing so well this season. 6-5. The Texans right in front of us. Houston Texans versus the Dallas Cowboys. A little bit of a rivalry right here. Who is the best team in Texas right now? It's got to be the Dallas Cowboys, and we got to make it known not only with the Super Bowl, but we got to make it known by going ahead and winning this match right here. Dallas Cowboys versus the Texans. And while technically both have home field advantage because they're both from Texas, well, we have the true home field advantage because we are playing in our home, and their current record is awful, 3-8. So, hoping this is a walk at the park. It says we're 6-5. Are we 6-5? Yeah, I think we are 6-5. Which is honestly, quite mid. As I said last season, I believe we only got 3 losses. Now, close to doubling that, but again, we are simulating a little bit more, so it's understandable that we aren't getting as much victories and as little losses this season. We are simulating more. Nice and early. We could have gotten sacked right there. Fortunately for us, we are able to get the throw onto CD Lamb, able to get the first down right there, already breaking in to our opponent's half on their very own 38-yard line. It's now 1st and 10. We still have a good chunk of time left. No need to worry about that. We just got to make sure we don't get sacked, we don't throw interceptions, and we don't freaking fumble us right there to throw an incompletion. Those are not the worst, especially when we have still a couple more opportunities to be able to go ahead and go towards that first down or the touchdown. Is a nice throw right there, and we are almost intercepted. Oh my days. I was just talking about it. We got to go ahead and fix that, man. So much fumbles, so much almost interceptions, so much sacks. We got to pick it up. I thought we truly improved with the number of high-rated signings and upgrades that we were making, but maybe it is not enough. So we continue to make some big mistakes. Maybe it's just me sucking at Madden. Maybe it is me, but I don't know. On our first and goal, and we get blocked. On our opponent's 10-yard line, it's all right. We still got second and goal, third and goal, fourth and goal. Still got 3 plays left that we can do something out of here. Fortunately for us, we weren't going to need all of those as we're able to get the touchdown. Second and goal off of the 10-yard line. CD Lamb with the touchdown. Able to open up here tonight with a simple yet effective touchdown. Brandon Aubrey able to get the 1 point off of the kick in order to make this lead 7-0. Now, would it be smart? I don't remember what I ended up doing in this match. We're about to get sacked. Oh my days, bro. How do we keep getting sacked? Is it Justin Herbert taking too long? Is it our defense being absolutely awful? Is it me picking the wrong plays? What the hell is going on, man? And now, oh my days. 3rd and 18th, man. We were able to stop the Texans from scoring. We're very close to our end zone. We stopped them from scoring. But it looks like we just want to give the ball away with all these freaking mistakes we're making. I mean, it is the most love-hate relationship I've had with the NFL team because damn, are we able to score, we're able to win games, but damn, do we also suck when we get sacked, when all these other stuff happen, man. George Pickens with the touchdown. I can still be mad because we keep making dumb mistakes, but find a way to kind of calm me down as we're able to get a nice little touchdown right there. 14-0. The Texans still are yet to score. 2 turnovers in this match. Maybe we can go ahead and stop them from scoring the whole time. A nice throw right there, but unfortunately not able to be caught. Now on our own 37-yard line. 2nd and 10. They had 151 passing yards compared to Texans only having 47. And we're going to go ahead and add to that tally as we have Devontae Smith able to get the touchdown right there. 3rd touchdown for the team here tonight. Able to get it done beautifully. Devontae Smith, 2-time Super Bowl champion. I was about to say NBA champ. Super Bowl champion. Able to go ahead and get a touchdown here tonight to be able to make that lead against the Texans that much bigger. Texans are finally able to get a touchdown, but we keep leading. It is 31-7. They make it 15, but don't think it's going to be enough for them to be able to make a comeback, and we go ahead and beat the Texans 38-23, moving our record to 7-9. And there's a 3-9, a nice victory right there over our geographically rivals. Now, up next, we got the Giants. Big opportunity right here to continue to put our rankings up nice and high. Let's go ahead and jump into this next game. New York Giants against the Cowboys in a away match at MetLife Central, or did I say Center? Ooh, I don't know. But go Big Blue apparently for them. As the Giants here, they have a nice young team that can definitely be a tricky mess and a difficult opponent within the next couple of seasons. But for now, I do believe we still have the opportunity to be better than them and to continue beating them. Their record currently 6-6. They're trying to go to 7-6. On the other hand, we're trying to go to 8-5. We're gonna go ahead and begin the first drive of the game. Justin Herbert. We had a nice little chat with him at our meeting. I told him, yo, if you keep getting sacked, I don't care if you keep winning MVPs, I'm going to send you out, boy. I made you. You didn't make yourself. So he better pick it up. It's nice and early. First throw of the game. Able to get a nice little touchdown right there. We currently lead 7-3 now as New York were only able to get the field goal off of that. Now on our second drive, second play of the match. Can we go ahead and get another touchdown off of this? A nice throw. May be possible, but no, it is smacked out of the way by Burns. He let the world burn it down. Oh, yeah. It's all right. So, as of the time of the recording, just yesterday, the Cubs went ahead and eliminated the Green Bay Packers out of the wild card. So Seth Rollins was very happy. As we see Justin Herbert's stats, 34 touchdowns in the season. I believe last season he finished with maybe close to 50. If I'm not mistaken, it was like 45 or 40 in the regular season. And then count all the playoff ones, he surely got over 50. I'm not sure how it works if they count the playoffs and the regular season altogether. But point is, Justin Herbert, as much as he does make those mistakes, he's still quite young. He still gets sacked as he does right there. But frick, man, he still was able to get the MVP last season. And it looks like he may be on pace to do so as well. As he's in the 30s, close to the 40s with his touchdowns. Still a couple games left within the season to be able to try to get to that same level of touchdown and passing yards as he did last season, to get ahead of the crowd and go ahead and win his back-to-back MVP. And that's probably his goal, apart from just going for the Super Bowl. Well, I do believe he's going to need a lot less sacks if he wants to go ahead and do that. I'm not saying that you're going to say, oh, you got sacked 6 times, can't win the MVP. I'm just saying, if you keep getting sacked, you're not going to be able to score. It's going to stop you. But maybe not, because this team is still so good. As I say, it's a love-hate relationship. They freaking pull off the ugliest thing I've ever seen, where I question if these guys have ever played football before. And then they pull off a phenomenal play. We score just like that. We're able to get a nice little touchdown right there to take the lead, or I believe we had the lead, to make the lead even bigger. Currently leading 14-3 in the second quarter. We were able to stop them from scoring. Now an opportunity for us to make that lead that much bigger, as Justin Herbert with a big throw onto Devontae Smith. It is caught on our opponent's 44-yard line. First down, that way. 1st and 10 on our opponent's 44-yard line. Devontae Smith getting close to the 1,000 receiving yards in his career. To me, seems like a little bit. I feel like 1,000 receiving yards should be able to get it done in a season, but I think that's what I was reading right there. Milestone 676. I don't know. I'm kind of blind. 674 out of 1,000 receiving yards. I guess it's obviously harder in real life. He's probably going up a lot because of this guy right here, Justin Herbert. 7-10 when it comes to his completion and attempts. 2 touchdowns so far. Over 200 yards. Doing things very nicely right here, as he's looking to go ahead and add another touchdown here. Nice little throw onto Mr. Ferguson. Able to go ahead and get another touchdown, our 3rd here tonight of the game, and I believe that is up to 38 now for Justin Herbert in the season. So, getting close to 40. Maybe he can already get 40 here within this match. Almost gets sacked again. He does make that throw before he's able to get sacked, but the defense going to have to step it up right there, because I do see the gaps and the openings that the defense leave wide open, which, oh my days, almost caused Justin Herbert to get sacked. Yet again, we are on our own 30-yard line, 3rd and 10. The defense has to go ahead and wake up. We have a good defense I think it also might just be the plays that I'm picking potentially. So now we're 4th and 10. If you guys know me, and as I was saying, I'm going to keep trying, seeing if we can get the first down out of here, or potentially go ahead and just go straight to the touchdown, a big throw. CD Lamb was the intended target, but instead a little steal right there, a little switch or Rooney trick play. Devontae Smith is the man who makes the tag, and out of nowhere, this drive right here still has life. 1st and 10, 2 minutes left in this quarter. On our opponent's 14-yard line, a nice little throw right there. Caught by number 25. I'm not sure who that guy is. And now, Giants going to go ahead and call a timeout, as they believe. I don't know why you would call a timeout right here with 2 minutes left. They think we're burning the clock. Well, you're quite far, buddy. But, hey, you do you. On our opponent's 7-yard line, 2nd and 3rd. An opportunity right here to go ahead and score the touchdown. Oh, my days, we instead almost get intercepted, man. That's actually got to be like the 8th time we almost get intercepted within the span of 2 games that I play. Justin Herbert, man, we already had a talk, but then you score a touchdown. That's right. I don't know if I should be mad at him because I'm starting to watch a little bit more NFL, a little bit more football, but I still don't see this much bad throws that almost cause interceptions unless if I just haven't watched the right games. Whatever. 28 and 10 is the score on our own 30-yard line. We got about 40 seconds left in this quarter. We have a big throw right here onto the intended target. It was Devontae Smith, not able to get it done. 34 seconds left. We want to go ahead and see if we can get one more touchdown before the end of this quarter. As we have a nice big throw onto CD Lamb. But that hit basically stops him from being able to catch the ball. 28 seconds left in this quarter. 3rd and 10. We're going to look for something deep right here. A deep Hail Mary throw. It is not caught. It is 4th and 10. 22 seconds left. I mean, I don't want to punt. I don't want to do any of that. We've already scored from the 4th down. Apparently right there it said 4th down conversions. So we're going to go ahead and try it one more time. And we get it done. Devontae Smith with the touchdown, baby. Woo! Do not count us out. Do not count us out. A deep throw. A nice touchdown. What a way to end the first half here against the Giants. And that should be 39 touchdowns now for Justin Herbert. Able to get some good stuff going there as Brandon Aubrey able to get the 1 point. Why the hell are we going to play this, bro? This is why the episodes are so long, because I don't have to play right here, but I decide to play. Oh, my days, fam. All right, whatever. Deep throw. Let's just go ahead and look for the touchdown. Maybe that's what I had in mind. Keep getting those touchdowns for Justin Herbert. As if my math is correct, that should be his 40th touchdown of the season. And it is CD Lamb who was the man who was able to get the receiving touchdown. Beautiful throw. Able to run it in. Deep ball. Another touchdown for the Dallas Cowboys. Another touchdown for Justin Herbert as we keep searching not only for Super Bowl number 2, but also Justin Herbert's 2nd MVP. Now in this fourth quarter, I decide to play again. I think I was trying to go for those touchdowns to keep just stat padding. If Justin Herbert's able to score 5, I guess we'll keep trying. I still want to complain though because I had to make that other match 2 times speed, probably because of this. I probably could have had a little bit more space if it wasn't for all these plays. But hey, it's whatever. Some plays I should probably be a little bit smarter on. But again, I record these just hoping that I remember why I recorded them and why I did certain things. I don't always remember. I do think I was just trying to keep adding those stats onto Justin Herbert, get him closer and closer to 40-plus touchdowns in a season in order for him to be able to also get more receiving yards and then be the top contender for the MVP trophy. Is George Pickens able to Pick up a nice little throw right there, and he's just going to run it all the way. No need for a deep ball. George Pickens just absolutely maneuvering like crazy. He's going to go ahead and army crawl his way to the end zone. Touchdown, George Pickens. Able to do some phenomenal things right there. It was a short throw. And then, I don't know, where the defense was just too slow. Was just lost. Maybe not expecting him to do that. He was just able to run it all the way down as we now lead 49-10. Please don't tell me you played. Oh, my days. All right. We are definitely stat padding right here. We're trying to get as much touchdowns from my boy, Justin Herbert, trying to make sure he secures that MVP trophy and make sure he's the top guy with the most throwing touchdowns, the most yards or throwing yards or whatever you want to call it or whatever it is called. Yeah, that is how you really stretch out, how you really milk a game. Stat padding. It's alright though. We got 2 minutes left. The victory's practically secured. I'm not sure if we're going to be able to score from right here. Psych! Never count us out. 3rd and 10 on our own 20-yard line. Still an opportunity to go ahead and get a first down and potentially a touchdown out of this. A deep throw. Is it going to be caught? Yes, it is. It is George Pickens. Oh, my days. A phenomenal game from George Pickens here tonight. Was able to run it almost for 80-plus yards probably. Now able to make a deep catch right there. And able to get the touchdown. 24 seconds left on the clock. Finally, I decide to skip. We beat the Giants 56-17, moving our record to 8-5. Adding a lot more touchdown and passing yards to Mr. Justin Herbert as he's probably leading the MVP race at the moment. Just stat padding, but it's all right. Next up, we have the Colts. They're 3-10. I'm hoping we don't lose to them. Did end up taking the dub. Next up against the Cardinals. Now, this is where I take a look. Eagles, we beat. Then we were able to see that the Cardinals and the Falcons are the last two of the Bird Gauntlet. We already played the other ones. We beat them. It went super fast right there. Because, well, I also didn't have a lot of space. So that's another thing they got 2x speed. But point is, we beat the Eagles in the opening match. We had a second game against them where we did lose. That was later in the season. But then we did see those 2 games that we did end up winning, and that was against the Ravens and the Seahawks. And then these last 2 games are against the Falcons and the Cardinals. So we did win those games against the Seahawks and the Ravens with simulation. We beat Philadelphia in the opening week. And now with the Cardinals and Falcons in our last 2 games, we have the opportunity to end off this regular season, end off this episode, with also completing another little side goal that I had, and that was completing the Bird Gauntlet. That's one of the challenges that I had heard. I forgot where I heard it from, probably TikTok. And I was like, oh, that's cool with the NFL, you know. No team has done it, and it looks like we have the opportunity to be able to become the first team. Dallas Cowboys have been one of the only teams to have all 5 teams within their regular season. Now the Dallas Cowboys are going to go ahead and be the only team, potentially, to go ahead and pull off the Bird Gauntlet. We are 10-5, so hoping that we are able to beat these 2 Bird teams, the Cardinals and the Falcons. We'll go to 12-5. It's not the worst record. I'm not sure if we'll get the number 1 seed in the NFC with that. That's all right. Currently set at 3rd and 9 on our own 24-yard line. We're going to need something big right here if we want to go ahead and secure the first down or potentially even a touchdown. As go ahead and throw to Devontae Smith. He's going to go ahead and run it. Big opportunity right here. Devontae Smith is just too quick, and it seems as though he's going to go ahead and get the first touchdown of the match. He's going to go ahead and hit the worm on the Cardinals. I know they want the worm because they say early bird gets the worm. But here tonight, instead, it is the worm who scores a touchdown on the Birds. Cardinals are down 0-6, hoping that Brandon Aubrey can go ahead and get that 1 point in order to secure the 7-0 lead. Yes, we do. Cardinals aren't able to score off their first drive, off of their first play. I'm not sure what you call it. The 4 attempts that you get, is that a drive or is that a play? I believe The 4 attempts that you get is a play, and each set of that is a drive. I think, potentially. I don't know. Maybe I should... Let's search this up, actually. What's a drive? What's a play? NFL. What's a drive? And what's a play in the NFL? Okay. So a drive is a continuous series of offensive plays. So that would be each little set, the first down, second down, third down. A play is a single action within a drive, like a pass or a run. Oh. So what do you call the segment in which a team has the ball? What do you call segment in which the team has the ball? NFL. So drive is simply each little... Oh, well, that... Is that what it meant? That the drive is all 4? Okay, so the drives... Continuous series, 1 possession until the team scores, turns the ball. Oh, okay, so the drive is all 4, and then the play would be each singular throw. Okay, good to know. Good to know. This is Devontae Smith right here, able to get a nice little touchdown, make that lead that much bigger. Nice throw by Justin Herbert as he's going to keep trying to add to that touchdowns for the regular season. By now, he's over 45 probably with the simulations. And are we going to get fined for that? Because he basically celebrated in front of the referee. I hope not, because I ain't got no money. Currently lead. Oh, never mind. Tied 14-14, 3 minutes left in this quarter. I think by now when they're recording after stat padding against the Giants, I was ready to finally go ahead and start simulating through, and thank goodness, because that New York Giants game was a little too long for my liking. A nice little ball onto C.D. Lamb, able to get the first down. Now into our opponent's 46-yard line. Yeah, that way. First down for the Dallas Cowboys. As now, 1st and 10. We still got about 2 minutes and 30 seconds left in this first half. Justin Herbert may get sacked right there instead, though. Oh, a tricky pass, but it is able to be completed. And there we are able to see 47 touchdowns for Justin Herbert. Let's go ahead and search up the record. Most touchdowns in regular season. Most throwing touchdowns in a season. Justin Herbert is currently at 47, and the most is by Peyton Manning, 55. Oh, damn. Okay, never mind. We're quite far. Good thing we kept stat padding against the Giants, because I don't know if that record's going to be able to be beaten. But currently at 47. Let's see if we can pull it off. I mean, we would need, I would say, a little, like, 4 more tonight. And then another 5, right? Because 4 would be 51, and then 5 to make it 56 in order to break the record. So we need 4 more touchdowns in this game, 5 in the final game of the season if we want to go ahead and see if we can break that record. 8 to tie, 9 to go ahead and break the record. We'll see if we're able to get it to. If not, we can try next season. We already had the side quest of the Bird Gauntlet. That is what we are focused on at the moment. Next season, our little side quest can go ahead and breaking that most touchdowns in a season record with Justin Herbert. As we are at first and goal, our opponent's 5-yard line. 100. Oh my gosh, 1 minute and 20 seconds left. Been doing too much math at school. See, this is why math is bad for you. But we are able to get the touchdown. Unfortunately, it does suck a little bit because it is our right back, or running back, excuse me, who gets the touchdown. So it doesn't count for Justin Herbert as a throwing or passing or any of that. So that one, I'll celebrate. It's a touchdown for Dallas to go ahead and retake the lead. But you know, I'll just focus on beating the Cardinals, and then the Atlanta Falcons. Will worry about the stats in the following season. If we just so happen to be able to get in this season, great, but not the end of the world if we don't. That can be a little side quest for next season for us to, you know, same way we had this nice little side quest here can have those small little milestones. As Justin Herbert with a deep throw right before the end of the second quarter is able to get the first down. We're at first and goal, 1 yard line. Hopefully we throw. Hopefully we throw right here, as we're going to go ahead and call timeout in order to stop the clock, make sure we have enough time to go ahead and throw. We are going to try to pass this ball to our running back again. He's going to be stopped. We end up losing 1 yard. That is fine by me. Still have the opportunity. Unfortunately, we don't have any more touchdowns. And it looks like I'm just going to try to kick it. With about 5 seconds left, we don't have enough time to go ahead and try to throw. So instead, kick is good. The lead is now 24-14. Justin Herbert still at 47 touchdowns, but the important thing is we are beating the Cardinals at the moment. Going to keep skipping forward as we continue to lead 24-14. Cardinals make it 24-21. However, we can go ahead and just burn the clock right here. QB Neal, go ahead and secure the victory here against the Cardinals. And with that, we'll have one more team left in the Bird Gauntlet in order to go ahead and complete and be the first team to complete the Bird Gauntlet. That would be nice, as there it is. End of the game. We've beat the Seahawks. We've beat the Ravens. We've beat the Eagles. Now the Cardinals. Last team we got to beat, the Atlanta Falcons. This in the final game of the season. So an opportunity to go ahead and battle it out in the very last game of the season. Not only to fight for the first seed, as at the moment Philadelphia Eagles are also 11-5. So we are fighting for the first seed here in this match, but we are also fighting to go ahead and completing the Bird Gauntlet, an opportunity to go ahead and complete this little side quest of ours. Justin Herbert should still be at 47 touchdowns, so he would need a crazy 11, 3, 6, 9 touchdowns. Shoot, I don't know where I got 11 from. We need 9 touchdowns if we want to break that record. So again, we just won't really worry about it. I'll count the touchdowns just to see how close we get, but I won't worry about them too much, as we're mostly focused on getting this number 1 seed and then completing this Bird Gauntlet, being the first team to ever do so. Give us the Bird Gauntlet trophy while we're at it. So we're going to go ahead and get the first drive of the game. We start at our own 30-yard line right here. We're going to look to, more likely than not, right away target CD Lamb. See if we can get a nice and early touchdown right here. We're going to go ahead and throw. Almost get sacked. Fortunately for us, we are able to let go of the ball in time, but that could also lead to an interception. Falcons, not only do they not want to be beaten here tonight, they don't want to, allow a team to complete the Bird Gauntlet. That's what they're definitely thinking about. So we do throw a deep ball onto Devontae Smith with the catch. Beautiful, beautiful throw right there. Able to get the first down. And the second play of this drive, Devontae Smith, even with a defender, Phillips III, in his way, is able to go ahead and get that first down, baby. So we're going to keep trying right here. Going to go for some curls right here. Seeing we can go and secure another first down, potentially also secure the touchdown, as it is Ferguson, I believe it. Oh my days, jumps over the defender, a little hurdle. Even though it's little, make it jump like in a circle. Oh, Jake Ferguson with the touchdown. And that is a 48th passing touchdown for Justin Herbert, hurdling over the defender into a touchdown. Our tight end can also jump like crazy, apparently. Let's go, man. That works for me. So we now lead. Hopefully 7-0 if Brandon Aubrey can go ahead and get the point. He is able to do so. Falcons able to get a little field goal to slightly shorten the lead into 7-3 lead, 4-point difference between the two teams. Is now an opportunity to go ahead and see if we can score right before the end of the first half. I don't mind if we don't, as we still have the second quarter ahead of us. Not the first half, but the first quarter. We still have the second quarter ahead of us. Currently leading 7-3 in our own 30-yard line. let's go. Let's head and see if we can pull something off right here. As Justin Herbert, nice little throw to Devontae Smith, is able to get the catch right there. First down, 20 seconds left on the clock. More likely than not, it's just going to burn a little bit in the sense that, yeah, look, there. That's exactly what it is. It just skips forward. So we have probably one last throw here in this quarter, whether we score a touchdown or not. Not the biggest deal. We do try a second hurdle. It works semi. We are able to get over, but not able to get much further than that. The highlight play was definitely Ferguson, who got that first touchdown with a hurdle. I think Devontae Smith was definitely inspired and wanted to try, and he was able to jump over the defender, but it wasn't as good looking as Ferguson. So, sorry to break it to you, Devontae Smith, as we are on our opponent's 39-yard line. 1st and 10. Right at the beginning of the second quarter. Can we go ahead and start off the second quarter with a bang? As we're looking for Mr. C.D. Lamb. What the hell just happened? We took a big hit. C.D. Lamb took a huge hit. Let's go with the ball. Number 0 on the Falcons. I think he was so just focused on stopping C.D. Lamb. He ain't even realized the ball was in his hands. It juggles, it jumps. And fortunately for us, no interception. But damn, man, each time we keep getting closer and closer to the interception. It is bound to happen. I mean, it's already happened once in the games that I play, I believe. So keep playing like this, it's going to end up happening. As Ferguson, the man who was able to get the first touchdown, is able to get the first down right here. 1st and goal. About 4 minutes left here in the second quarter, in our opponent's 7-yard line. An opportunity for Justin Herbert to go ahead and see if he can get one more passing touchdown. He is currently at 48. It is going to be very hard to go ahead and break that 55. Of course, not the main goal here tonight. We want to go ahead and secure the first seed. We want to go ahead and complete the bird gauntlet. But if we are able to go ahead and also, add a little bit more stats to the boy, that would definitely be nice. As now 3rd and goal. Gonna look to throw right here. Justin Herbert, an opportunity to get his 49th touchdown of the season. A nice throw, but it leads to nothing. Instead, 4th and goal. Now, do I go ahead and be stubborn and try to throw right here? We're gonna just go for the field goal. Or are we gonna try something tricky? I don't know. I think we just go for the field goal. It worked once with a little trick play. Let's not waste it like we did also that one time against the Giants, where we did end up losing. It was the second game of the first season. We get the 3 points. 7-point gap between us. And then as we simulate a little bit, we are able to get a touchdown, which that means Justin Herbert should be at 49. Throwing touchdowns. Got about 2 minutes left in this game. We won't be able to complete the 56 throwing touchdowns of the season, but we can definitely still win this game. Try to see if we can secure the first seed in the NFC and go ahead and complete this bird gauntlet. Unfortunately, with the first seed, we do have to kind of rely on the other team, hoping that they go ahead and lose. That would be Philadelphia Eagles and a lot more other teams. As you guys saw when I checked during the midpoint of the season, it was very close. We were in 11th with the NFC, but it was because so many teams were tied with similar records, and I believe it was almost close to the same, with all those top 5, top 6 teams battling it out to go ahead and see if they can become the number 1 seed. So we do have to rely on a bit of chance and fortune to see if we are able to complete the get that first seed. As right here, we are able to go ahead and complete the bird gauntlet. First little side quest that we are able to complete. First little, milestone of the second season. Next season, the goal is set. We want Justin Herbert to go ahead and break that 55 touchdowns in a regular season. We do get the first seed. This is how the playoffs are looking. And then we'll go ahead and simulate one forward. So it'll be Cowboys versus Detroit, Green Bay versus the Buccaneers, Raiders versus the Buffalo Bills, and the Ravens versus the Jaguars. The playoffs are to come the next episode.